All right, welcome to In the Spirit of Things. Hey, let's get this party started. Here we go again. Get a couple days of downtime in between, and the world starts going on a little bit faster rotational spin, I think. Huh, John?
It does. The hits just keep flying, don't they, Peter?
Oh, the hits just keep coming. Yeah, anyways, hey, let me throw this out on the front end for everybody. Yeah, Michael's revamping the whole site, so don't get excited when you get an email that your subscription started today and ends today. It really doesn't. You actually just got granted a beautiful thing. You'll be going to next year, May. He's just upgrading, folks. We had to do a lot of transferring of information because HostGator sucks. Hey, giving him a shout out, showing the love. HostGator sucks again. I'll say it, folks. As you tell, HostGator sucks.
Yeah.
See, this is what's caused us all the duress. They like to put the cuss back in the customer service instead of doing their jobs. They want to divert it to you and then tell you to bump up your game plan to $100 a month so they can get you for more commercial activity.
Bait and switch, isn't that what they call that?
Yeah, I was going to say something else, but it's all good. Anyways, my goodness, John. Yep, the hits just keep on coming, and but it's all good. Hey, this is direction of flow, folks. If you haven't got on the Privatis.Me Facebook page, go there now because this is where I'm holding class now. It's beautiful, John. I have a portal to send all my stuff to. So that we can talk of topics of the day. It's like Alex Jones like you called me the other day, Peter Jones. That was special.
Jones on the mission.
Yeah. Alex Jones' second brother. Oh my goodness.
With solutions.
With solutions. Yeah, folks, it's getting ugly out there. So we're gonna dog this puppy. We're changing up the game plan. They may not like it. We don't really care. We're not asking for permission or consent. We're not warring. We're just since you don't want to play by your your game, we're gonna remove presumptions all day long because until we do, they think we're we're part of the body politic. I uncovered a multitude of things, John, over the last 3 days, as I usually do. And Sister Andrea with their heavy lifting, I know she's got arms as big as mine after I seen all those posts put in the room today. Beautiful, beautiful work.
It does keep you up to date with what's going on and what Privatis is looking into as well and what we're working on. And, it's a great portal. I see that you're just loving being in future land with Facebook, aren't you?
Oh, yeah. They got Brother Michael re-upgrading heraldry.com. I mean, brother, it looks like a Barnum and Bailey 3-ring circus with fireworks over there. It's huge. It's nice. Yeah, you saw it yesterday. It was like, holy cow. I says, hey, Michael, you've outdone yourself. It looks like a slot machine over there.
He's always on it. He's on it 24/7. That guy. He's a machine.
I don't know. I don't know how he does it. Between him and I don't know how either one of us do it. Because we are doing a lot of heavy lifting, but that's all right. We're not complaining. We're just saying we're doing a lot of heavy lifting because it's all about direction of flow. Yep, and we're going to open up the videos he's going to repost so that pretty much anybody can access, and that's fully paid members, and access them. If they share the link with somebody, we really don't care. It's just more direction of flow for our brothers and sisters because they're still not going to know what the hell to do if they're not full members anyway. So I told them, hey, let them fly. Yeah, you know what? If they want to share the love, they can share the love. That is goodwill. Sort of like what Michael just did today so everybody who's listening to the call. Don't get excited. Don't get your drawers in a bunch on your membership. You're good to go till next May. In May, even though the email says, matter of fact, hey, somebody called me at 6 o'clock and said, have you all been hacked? I just got a correspondence saying my membership started today and it ends today. I says, that's Michael. More than likely. Anyways, I had to get confirmation, call them up. And he goes, yeah, it's all good. They'll get another email reconfirming what he's doing, John, for the folks out there. We're pulling it all together for continuity of flow, so it's going to be a lot easier. He's doing a lot of transferring. He's only have to transfer the fully paid members once to this anyways, he knows how to explain it a lot better than I do. I'm a non-technic geek. Anyways, it's a benefit.
He's just bringing over the subscribers to another site, another provider, And once that's all set up, we'll be getting new emails out. But the good news is the members just got, depending on when you joined, a few free months of membership.
That's right. Very good, John. Thank you for saying that so eloquently, because I'm the bull in the china shop.
That's what I'm here for, brother.
I've never been accused of tacking diplomacy. Ask Michelle. Anyways, she's gonna smack me around later, I guess. Anyways, but hey, beautiful stuff's happening, brother, all around us. I mean, the shift is here, folks. We talk about the paradigm shift. It is a change of mind. It's a change of heart. It's a change of venue. This is a new direction of flow for the masses. They never expected you to wake up. Well, that's why you're here. Hey, I found out something else interesting I was unaware of. That brother Greg from In5D, he's one of our fully paid members too. I didn't even, because I know I didn't give him a free pass.
Well, that's good to hear. It's it's spreading. More and more like-minded people are coming together and seeing that you guys have a serious plan together. And
brother, I'm going to have an aneurysm before this is all over. Michael and I, it's like every day is a new day, brother. It's a new shift. It's a new direction of flow. It's beautiful. It's right-minded on so many different levels, and
and the information is just coming out so quickly now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just that we get this thought in our head and say that we can do this. So those that aren't fully paid members yet, you're definitely going to want to be a fully paid member. But if you're not, don't sweat the small stuff. If you wait till June 1st. Michael and I are going to be doing family, basically, folks, if you don't understand what a family crest and seal is or a coat of arms, it separates the dead from the living. It's a really good thing. And those will be posted. Michael's going to superimpose those on all the new members' documents. We're going to be going to claim the name locally, and they'll all get the memo. They'll be also getting it posted on their document for removing themselves from the body politic, as well as their voter rescission, and as well as 1040, or for Canada T1s. We'll probably be doing Australia as well. So all those people will be getting these beautiful coats of arms on all those documents, as well as we can throw them on a third-party debt termination package as well while we're at it. So they'll be getting all those beautiful things permanently, indelibly stenciled, showing that they're separated from the living and the dead. So it's really, really a good thing, having a coat of arms. So we're trying to find a way to tie all this stuff in and make it a lot easier. When we know most people don't know how to superimpose the stuff on the documents, but Brother Michael is the master of his own domain, so he's going to move forward on that level. So not only that, though, the 240 members are also going to be getting the heavy lifting that I've already done on the videos, on actually how to properly complete those documents administratively and move forward. So it's all this heavy lifting. So that's everybody. One guy was whining and sent me an email and say, "Oh, y'all just about the commerce." Well, no, I said, brother, you're just not ready yet. You need to go sit back and just get your ass whacked a little bit harder and go through a little more pain to get your mind right, because you're not getting it. And see, that's the sad part, John. All these wrong-minded folks out there who think it's just about the damn money, they're missing the boat in its entirety, because when the sandwich eaters are beating your brakes off and you're knee-deep in the end, this is chump change, what we're doing to you. And you get a full-year membership, and as we go along, we create new information, new documents, new administrative stuff. We're going to be dealing with foreclosure crap and all this other stuff. So those are going to be the ones who get the beneficial goodwill of us, because we're just going to keep building and adding, because we want to free our brothers and sisters from the slave plantation.
It definitely sounds like you've gotten there. You're getting it nailed right down. That package sounds awesome. To have all those different parts in that one package now, so that you can shut down all from every angle. That's a beautiful thing. And like you say, you're always adding to it and always making sure that we're always updating and like I say, crossing the T's and the I's.
Yeah, it's called closing the doors and windows, bro. Removing presumptions on a different level that they never expected to happen, because they all wanted us to stay dead asleep. So we want to take it to the next level. We want to share the love, and that's all we're doing, no warring. Yeah, and we're going to work on that misprision of felony so we can help the third-party bottom feeders get their minds right, because I'm hearing the pain out there. And matter of fact, I had a call that came in about 6 from another member, And check this out, Johnny. This is how duplicitous these scumbags are, and I'm going to call them what they are. They are scumbags. It's the same account, and they're double dipping. It already got issued a default on, and they're trying to dip on her again for another amount for the same account that's already been issued a default on.
There is no limit to these guys. You know, they'll keep on pushing it further and further and further until we call them on it.
Well, we're going to fix this. We're going to fix this. We're going to have some really busy state attorney generals in USA Inc.
The memo's going to get out.
Yeah. Well, and all these third-party scum buckets, they're going to get red box documents say, don't touch that one. See, because, brother, 2 misprision of felony charges against an attorney, and he's looking for new employment. So I'm going to try and help. I'm going to help them out. I'm going to help thin. We're going to thin the herd because there's too many of them bloodsuckers in the third-party debt termination scam, and I think they all need to go find real jobs of substance instead of.
Exactly, and you know you did the nice work with the debt documents and all this kind of stuff too. You know, we are quite nice. We are at peace, and we do give them lots of warning, do we not? You know?
They got 4 chances to show me the valid claim. Show us the valid claim. The problem is they know they're screwed. They know they can't, but they don't think you know what to do next. They just don't know that they got Peter at the party. Yeah, it's going to be. We're going to share the love. And we're going to educate our brothers and sisters on third party on literal. See, because brother, you're exhausting your administrative. Due process, so to speak. You're asking, but they're not telling. And then they're moving forward, and they're dragging this crap into court under the guise of a lie. First of all, we already know it's a lie because of third-party whores. But now, John, what's going on also is they're throwing it back to the original creditor because the third-party scumbag knew he wasn't getting paid. So I guess he's having the original creditor try and get back in the mix and double dip again.
Yeah.
We're going to have some fun, brother. We're going to have some fun. We're going to share the love on a whole different level because I like what they do, and I want to share the love. It's all good.
And, you know, if the world knew these techniques, we wouldn't have the state we're in right now. You know, this is, like you say, not going to war. This is, you know, we've put the paperwork out there. We've, you know, given them every chance to get out of the situation that they got themselves in. And now, not only did the paperwork, if it doesn't work, well, it sets it up for the claim. And that's another thing we need to start adding to Privatis is how to file a claim after we've filed all that paperwork.
Right. Oh, well, I'm sure we're going to. Michael and I were digressing on that a little bit. One step at a time, brother. You know, my arms are wore the hell out. They may be 19s, but they are.
Hey, that's why they're 19, brother. You got to keep on lifting.
Yeah, well, they're not 19s yet. They're like 17 and a half. I got an inch and a half to go, so it's a work in progress, like everything else. Hey, when you get older, it takes a little bit more time to get over that hill. That's what I've been telling Michelle, anyways.
Yeah.
She got long legs. I got short legs. She's going to be outpacing me 3-1. I do have short legs, but they still touch the ground. That's all that matters.
Well, that's all that matters, exactly.
Anyways,
so let's get back to some of these articles that you posted here on Facebook. I was really liking the one that you had on the lawyer's secret oath. Had a lot of information in that about exactly what's going on. And
matter of fact, I'm going to save that for a little bit later. Cause so what I'd like to do is just I'll start at the top of the pecking order of Facebook, and we're going to go from there. Because I'll waste my last hour. I'll waste my breath on the last hour of liars.
Is that the cherry on top?
Yeah, I really don't want to. I really don't even want to waste my breath on them to start, but. I got to get my brothers and sisters' minds right, knowing that once you give over to a clown of the circus, you lost pretty much your power in its entirety. You consented. You gave over because he's going to throw you under the bus. I just had a friend I talked to this morning, and they threw her under the bus. I said, yeah, they still got a hypothecation event. She was happy with the deal. I said, that's the whole point. They're making deals.
Exactly, and that's what they do.
Anyways, it's all good. Let's move forward. Let me go to my computer. Anyways, let's see. Anyways, the people posting in that room are killing me. Anyways, let's see. Let's scroll on down. Let's have some fun. Yep, shocking confessions of New World Order, Jewish Zionists. Like I say, I'm going to play Peter Jones for a minute. Because yeah. Anyways, I'm not even going to get into that article. Everybody can read this stuff for themselves. I really, I put this there for their purview. It's a mind-opening information, and I did share my proverbial big cup again.
I did see that.
I just felt it, brother. I was feeling the love. Anyways, let's see. Let's open up this article, John. 7 things about mainstream media that they do not want you to know. And I posted in the top, proof the mainstream media machine is controlling your mind. Turn off your idiot box. They're feeding you all the lies that make up your false belief system. Anyways, the effective dumbing down of the masses through selective propaganda has the masses stupefied, and you are buying the lie through consent by watching the lies they feed you in the first place. So I say step away from the idiot box. That's my 2 cents, okay? Anyways, let's take a look. We'll open her up. The economic collapse. That's who posted this, the beginning of the end. And let's. I just want to read a little bit of this, John. I'm trying to get everybody clarity that everything they watch on the idiot box is planned programming. Anyways, let's take a little read down this, stroll down this end. Have you ever wondered who controls the mainstream media? In America today, we are more connected than ever. The average American watches 153 hours of television a month, and we also spend countless hours watching movies, playing videos, games, listening to music, reading books, and surfing the internet. Anyways, if someone could control the production of all that media, that would make them immensely powerful. They would literally be in a position to tell people what to think. Well, what if I told you that there are just 6 enormous media conglomerates that combine to produce 90% of all media that Americans consume? Would that alarm you? It should. Anyways, the truth is our attitudes, opinions, and beliefs are greatly shaped by what we allow into our minds. That's called consent. You let it in your house. After all, they don't call it programming for no reason. Even those of us that realize that we are connected to the Matrix probably greatly underestimate the tremendous influence that the media has over us. We live at a time when it is absolutely imperative to think for ourselves. But most Americans are being absolutely overwhelmed with information and seem more content to let others do their thinking for them. Sadly, this is greatly contributing to the downfall of our society. And, of course, the mainstream media desperately does not want you to look at the man behind the curtain. They just want you to stay plugged into the programming, like Dancing with the Stars, that they're feeding you without asking any questions. Take your mind off to La La Land, so they don't want you thinking of anything of substance, John. I've been saying this for months. Anyways, fortunately, a growing minority of Americans are waking up and are starting to reject the mainstream media. An increasing number of people are beginning to recognize that the mainstream media is the mouthpiece of the establishment and that it is promoting the agenda of the establishment. So why is the mainstream media so bad? The following are 7 things about the mainstream media that they do not want you to know. First of all, the mainstream media has very deep ties to establishment. Do you know that the president of CBS and the president of ABC both have brothers that are top officials in the Obama administration? Ding, 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 ding. Can you say conflict of interest, John?
Just a little bit, eh?
All right. I don't want to belabor this crap. I'm just trying to give everybody continuity of flow. The mainstream media gets things very wrong frequently. Matter of fact, sort of like the Boston thing. Hey, folks, they're just feeding you the program lies. It's like the day when they said Building 7 went down, it was still standing. Yeah, because old, who's that? Trying to think. Silverstein. Yeah, he doubled down on his policy 30 days before. Nobody's talking about that. It was a $3.5 billion policy, brother, on that building. He doubled down 30 days before this crap hit the fan. But nobody looks at, see, John, remember I told you I'm a follow the money type guy?
Mm-hmm.
Why would somebody double down on a policy 30 days? And then, by the way, the building was still standing, wasn't even wrecked, didn't have hardly any damage whatsoever. And then you heard him saying on the radio or on TV, pull it. Do you know what pull it means, John?
It's actually an expression that guys for taking down buildings use, is it not, to hit basically the switch. Right.
That's what they use in Vegas when they say pull it. Everybody gets out of the way. That's what Silverstein did. Anyways, well, we don't look at that. And gee, the day that Jesse Ventura, he was there the day after, and he said, hey, look at all those thermite burns on that steel. Hey, folks, first of all, jet fuel only burns at 700 to 800 degrees. The building can't perfectly fall upon itself in 9.3 seconds from top to bottom. It's what do they call that, an anomaly? It's an impossibility. But if you have charges in the structure all the way down each floor, which it had, brother, it fell down upon itself perfectly, 9.3 seconds from top to bottom.
Well, anybody who looks at that, if they've ever watched a building come down, can see that there's no way a plane that has fuel that burns at 500 to 600 degrees can melt, metal that melts at like 2,000 to 3,000 degrees. So there's something wrong there.
Right, it defies the laws of physics. But It's ironic that Jesse Ventura, ex-governor of Minnesota, was there the day after. He said, hey, those are thermite burns. And, gee, who would know better than a Navy SEAL? Do you know what Navy SEALs do for a living, John?
They blow stuff up, don't they?
There you go. They make stuff go boom all day long. That's what they do. That's special operations. And they go through a special 9-month, I think it is a 9-month course on demolitions, to work with this special pyrotechnics to make stuff go bye-bye. Anyways, folks, so that's I'm taking my cues from a guy who says, hey, he would have clout in my eyes. He's an ex-Navy SEAL. Go figure, another Navy guy. Anyways, hey, don't look here. Just keep walking. There's nothing to see here. That's the mindset. So, hey, folks, I'm trying to show you a point. They got you all not thinking outside the box. Like I say, Building 7 was still standing when the news reporter got ahead of her script. 20 minutes before it was blown up. Oh, it just went down. It's still there. It's all caught on video, folks. Anyways, you've been lied to again. That's the whole point. Every dadgum war, Gulf of Tonkin, World War I, World War II, is all bull crap, smoke and mirrors. The propaganda machine does a good job in the public fool system of dumbing us all down and not to look outside the box. Now, that's where you're supposed to be looking. Anyways, next. Let's move forward. Anyways, the mainstream media doesn't just get stuff wrong, John. They deliberately put out propaganda. Anyways, the American public does not consider the media to be very trustworthy. Well, no kidding. Anyways, number 4, the mainstream media and the politicians that they worship hate the fact that they cannot control internet news sites. They hate Rents.com, gets 10 million hits a month. Yeah, it's RENSE.com. Go over there, folks. You want to bend your eyes back a little bit and get your mind right, go over to Rents.com. I love that site. That's where I got hey, brother, that's where I got to start really peeling the onion back, was over there. Anyways, in the old days, the mainstream media had virtual monopoly on the news, but these days, anyone with an internet connection can put up a news site, and this is driving the establishment absolutely bonkers. Like radio shows like mine, John.
Exactly.
This Peter guy, he's posting documents and everything. He's showing how the Internal Revenue Code was repealed in 1939. He's showing the 3 pages that the IRS is a freaking private corporation with the documents posted over there in the state of Delaware, signed in 1933. He's got stuff like that on his site. How dare he show the truth? We'll have none of that here. That's their mindset, folks. That's why I said I'm going to share the love.
And the darn thing about it is, Pete, you're doing it with peace and love in your heart, with no war, and that really drives them nuts. We're not beating the war jobs. We're not, we're just showing, the flashlight, like you like to say,
Yeah, I busted out my flashlight. Hey, folks, go take a look. That's why I put up that new tour on the front page. And for those that join, you're my private house, and I can share with you the love in my private house. So that's why I don't put it in the public. Anyways, hey, all I do is give tidbits when we do these blog talks. You want specifics, go to my house. It's all over there. Anyways, let's move forward. Number 6, or let's see, 5. The mainstream media is extremely liberal. Well, yeah, no kidding. Anyways, NBC has confirmed the liberal bias of the media. According to MSNBC, mainstream journalists are far more likely to donate their own money to Democrats than they are Republicans. Folks, that's the shill. That's the swill. So divest yourself from the body politic because you're a slave under the corporate whores for mere benefits and privileges, and your vote doesn't count. It's a sham. It's a scam. They duped you under the guise of patriotism, so I'm going to show you irrevocable proof at my house. All my Informer articles, John, under the education page will pull the curtain so far back you'll never be able to go to sleep. But you got to be willing to read a little bit. Anyways, Number 6, mammoth media corporations produce about 90% of the media that Americans consume. Anyways, John, that's enough of this swill. Hey, the propaganda has already been brought forward, so, hey, we're going to go to a break, folks. Stand fast. This is really going to get it fun and exciting because, I'm going to go into the liars, lawyers, crooks, and thieves, and we're going to share some love on a different level. I have a beautiful post that went to 1,755 folks today, so they're getting the love, too. They're getting the memo. I posted that document that we're going to talk about, John. So, anyways, on that note.
Exciting.
Hey, yep, beautiful. Everybody go take a break. We'll be back in a minute to do what you do on break.
You're listening to In the Spirit of Things on I Am Freewill Radio. Join us on our Blog Talk radio station every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Saturday night, live from 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern. To find all the links we mention on the show and to stay up to date about when we go live on BTR, make sure you connect with us on our social sites. Follow us on Twitter at handle Privatis.Me. You can also friend us, like us, or join our open group on Facebook by searching Privatis.Me or by clicking on the Facebook icon on our homepage. It's really that simple.
Welcome back to In the Spirit of Things, folks. Brother Peters gets a little excited sometimes. We're just thinking outside the box because we really don't like what we're seeing. So, hey, you know what? If you don't like what you're seeing, change your mind. Change the channel. That's where we're moving forward. John really got some incredible stuff. Matter of fact, I was talking to Sister Cookie yesterday, and she offered up a portal to me to do, remember I started about 4 months back doing a curriculum, and it sort of went off like a fart in church. Didn't really have everything quite, I guess the cart before the horse. Now we're all set up over at my house for direction of flow on a whole different level. We're going to show how to do status change. Brother, it's going to be a beautiful thing. I cannot believe the way, I don't know where the hell this is coming from. It's my new normal, Michelle tells me, but these thoughts come to my head, and it's like, okay, we can go there. We can go to the next level. So I'm going to start an 8-week curriculum. It'll be on Mondays. It'll be for members, of course. So if you haven't joined for free, folks, go please join for free, because you're not going to want to miss this. I'm going to give you direction of flow. Those 8 subsections we have on the front page that nobody's gone through yet, John, I'm going to take everybody on the tour by hand. And we're going to have dialogue. We're going to have information coming forward. Cookie's she's offered up to not only have a place where I can bring everybody that they can dial in to come in on a Monday night, and it'll be from 6 to 8. I'm putting it out now. I'll have Michael be posting it on our email blast so everybody gets the memo. So starting next Monday night, we're starting the curriculum again, except this time we have a whole different portal of direction of flow. And thanks to Sister Cookie down in Florida, sharing the love on what she does. And she's another integral part of the nucleus. I get all these beautiful people, from Andrea, Michelle, you, brothers, all these like-minded spirits. And, gee, go figure, we're doing In the Spirit of Things.
It's a great time to be doing this. We talk about the negative, and we see so much of it. And the reason why we see so much of it is because we like you say, we've brought so much light into the room now. So with that light, we can see the dirt everywhere. So, but it is because we are bringing the light that we are seeing this. So we have to see it first before we can clean it up. And as we clean it up, it'll get even more and more light, and there'll be nowhere for nefarious acts to hide in this world anymore.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's good to pull back the curtain. For those that are ready, they need to be. They're going to be coming over. I know I make the running joke, I just want to be a household name, and it's ironic how I'm talking about doing animations, 1-minute snippets, Facebooking them and stuff like that. Brother, I have absolutely no technology skills whatsoever. I'm just Mr. Direction of Flow over here, and that's all I am. I don't want to be in charge of anything. I don't want to be running anything. I just want to share the love with my brothers and sisters to peel back this sorry curtain so they can have a paradigm shift, so they can get their lives back, so they can get their power back, so they can quit consenting. They can start unconsenting. They never want us to wake up and quit consenting. Anyways, so I'm really excited. So starting next Monday, it's going to be a whole new direction of flow, John. I feel the love. I feel the power. And we'll have all those shows taped with the information, the attachments, everything I'm going to cover is going to be posted for everybody who's signed up and joined as a free member. yeah, if you're ready for the next level, you're dealing with third-party bottom feeders, folks, come on over to the other side. I'll be putting together that video as far as everything they get. It's a pile of stuff. Michael just keeps blowing this thing up. He's killing me. So I said, okay, Michael, let's take a breath, and so I can go do a video and get everybody up to speed, because we're going to start June with a bang. I mean with a bang, brother, because it's going to be a whole new direction of flow between people getting their coats of arms on their documents, because I get people asking questions. I don't know how to do it. And for past members, we're going to work out something for our full other members to be able to do that as well. I'll deal with it later. I'm not going to deal with it on the line tonight. But I've already thought of them too, so I don't leave anybody out. Nobody's going to be no man left behind, you know.
Exactly. I just wow, you know, I just shake my head, you know. I was watching that article there the other night. You were bringing forward about the gentleman withdrawing himself from the registration of his license and stuff like that, and how he has a unexpired, you know, license that goes on for years, and you know, you're talking about bringing that into the private as well, and how to do those type of things. So it's just so much, exactly like you're saying, there's so much stuff coming forward all at once, you know, from all different aspects, and you're going to be a busy fella, I'll tell you that.
I'm telling you, brother. You know, we were talking about status change. We were sending them all over to the Divine Province. Nothing against the Divine Province, they're just not moving forward. So we're going to help move the train forward, because we are direction of flow, brother. You know, so for all those in the DP, we apologize. That train has not left the station. It's just it's stalled. Nothing personal against the parties over there, but no communication skills, no direction of flow. Everybody's at a dead standstill, and nobody's getting the memos. So that's all right. Come over to Privatis.Me. We'll get you all the memos you can stand. We're going to do a status change. We're going to help everybody get that status change, because we're going to help people remove these damn presumptions. Because until you do take that action, they think you're happy with where you're at. It's really that stinking simple. And I've been saying it for months. It's really that simple. But, you know, I know everybody's operating in fear mode. Well, you know what? Shake the fear, folks, because if you do nothing, it's going to be a lot worse fear. Going along to get along is not the viable option. Take a look at all my brothers and sisters getting raped under third-party debt scams across the nation, and we're fixing to fix that problem on a different level as well. See, so, John, you know, this is how my mind works. I see a problem, and I got to create a solution. That's how the brain works. So I don't know where I get it. It's just I get it.
well, that's exactly how it should be, Pete. You know, we've so many. Just a second, I got a little feedback here.
Yep.
But that's how it should be. You know, we need to bring solutions. We need to, you know, show what's going on in the world and bring solutions forward to stop this stuff. We've got so much, you know, these guys. You like to say Alex Jones and stuff like that. He's great. You know, he's bringing forward truth and stuff like that, but he's not bringing forward solutions.
Right.
And this is the big you know, difference with what you're doing. You know, we bring this forward, but we also, you know, got to bring solutions and help people to have the tools to change this. And
well, yeah, I mean, let's talk about solutions, brother. You just went through, you just got drugged through hell with them absconding your property, i.e., your 4 children, which is the most heinous act any bottom feeders can do. I mean, I don't know how these people look at themselves in the mirror, because you're not going along to getting along with the friggin' poison shots and their swill and fill that they feed, the junk at the school systems. And folks, because they want you just to go along, shut up, and be a good compliant slave. Duck your head and shut the hell up. Hey,
and that's exactly what happened, Peter. You know, I definitely was the gopher with his head up in the field, and you know, they did everything they could to you know, make
they're playing whack the gopher with that hammer. The problem is that hammer didn't have no clout.
I got a solid old head, and you know, I can take a lot of whack. I guess I just don't know any better.
Right. Hey, I ain't afraid of no ghost.
Exactly.
And that's what they never expect. And, brother, you went in love. You went in harmony. You didn't traverse. You didn't cause dissension. You didn't create mayhem. They didn't know how to deal with that. They're not used to a live man ever coming forward, sort of like with what Sister Cookie, her and I were talking for a second today on her foreclosure issue, and they don't know what trick to pull out their friggin' hat next. See, she's binding their sorry ass up. Oh, by the way, that video is coming forward very shortly, so all my members, all the members at Privatis, they'll get to see it firsthand with the transcripts. And she had the foresight of character in mind because she used to be a transcriptionist, knowing that you could hire a private transcriptionist to retain the information of whatever was said in court. Because, see, if you leave it up to the clowns at the circus, they like to disappear your whatever you said. And then they like to get you to traverse and draft you for performance and play all these games. It's tricks is for kids hours and the proverbial court systems, folks, because you're not supposed to be there in the first place because it's sort of giving over jurisdiction. But they knew how to stand in their proper status. They moved forward. And it's all on video. And so we're going to share that love here shortly, just like your living beneficiary video. Nice bright-ass flashlight. I got a new flashlight with big batteries for their deal, and we're going to bring that forward next. So, folks, this is what's going down at my house. This is what's going down in our world. It's not about just me. It's about you. This is about us. This is about a collective mindset coming together in love, in the proper spirit, because we're sick and tired of being pushed around like we're idiots and like we're not real men and women. So we're going to change our paradigm. So we're going to become adults again. We're going to become what we're supposed to be.
And it's something else, Peter, when you stand up as a man and a woman living and knowing proper lawful procedure, not this legalese stuff they try to bind you up with, which they tried many times to bind me up with, and it's something else to see, the tests that they try to put you through and how they try to get you with fear and intimidation, and when they see that you're not going to bow down to that, it's a completely different shift. It's much more respectful and much more yes sir, no sir, and they definitely don't know how to tread around you, and especially when you're smiling and shaking everyone's hand and everything else, and sometimes you got to grit through through the pearly whites every once in a while.
Yeah, right.
So you do it, right? And this is what scares them. Peace and honor is what scares these nefarious ones, because they want you to go crazy. They want you to go postal. They want you. That's easy. Then they can deal with you. You know what I mean? They can throw you in jail. They can do whatever. They can lock you up and throw away the key and forget about you. But if you stay in peace and honor, and you get a reputation for being peaceful and honorable, they definitely don't like that. They don't like those type of people in their courts, and they don't like people who know proper law.
Right, they're looking to bait everybody to come in anger and traverse and create dissension and go into dishonor, and that's the manipulation ploys. As it's tricks is for kids. Like I say, it's ecclesiastical black magic law. It's not law, folks. It's legalism, and they're trying to suck you into the game. So, I get a lot of questions. I get a lot of emails, brother. I don't have all the answers. And it literally is a paradigm shift in the mind. I can't put my head in your head in 5 minutes, but you got a starting point. And you're going to have a serious starting point when we go to curriculum starting next week. That curriculum is going to change everything. It's going to be an exponential learning curve, and you're going to have a direction of flow on a different level, folks, because I'm going to give you all the tools if you're willing. But you know what? When do you when do you draw your line in the sand to how great does the pain have to become before you make a decision to step?
Exactly. And we're leading by example, Peter. We've got so many members now who are using these techniques that we're bringing forward, and unlike some other sites that I could mention, our members aren't going to jail when they go to court using these techniques. They're getting the respect, and they're getting things thrown out, and this is a beautiful thing. And we're showing that we have a lot of callers calling in tonight. Do you want to take a couple calls, Pete?
Sure. We'll keep it simple. One question, folks, not 100. I got 2 callers in the queue. We'll let the first one through. Come on in. We'll go from there.
Do we have a caller? Is there a caller on the line?
Okay.
Well, I guess not. Maybe the next caller, right. Andrea?
Next. Yeah, we can go next.
Hello, do we have a caller?
The door is ajar. Anyways, well, let's keep bantering, John, while we
I'll get a
issue.
little message from our producer here, and we'll see what's going on with the callers.
Yeah. Anyways, folks, the curriculum's going to start next Monday. That's where I'm rolling. It's all on the homepage, but I'm going to actually cut to the chase. We're going to cover all the little subsections and all the information, sort of like the free tour on the cover page of Privatis.Me that is now showing basically where everything is. Because I was having lots of emails come in, and people weren't sure where stuff was, so I gave a new direction of flow, and I'm going to do the same thing when I do for full membership overview. So everybody knows what they get when they become a full member. Folks, it's not just about the documents. It's about changing your mind. It's about the educational paradigm shift. Because I can give you the tools. I can give you the so-called documents, but it's not just the documents. It's your mindset on how when you're doing this. This is a change of how you're dealing, and that it's only going to come through a concerted effort on your part. So I'm going to share the love, and anyways, I guess this area code phone is not coming in, so I guess they're going to the back of the bus. Anyways,
okay, we do have an area code.
All right. Yeah. I never seen a 4-digit area code, but that's, I guess...
216, it looks like.
All right. Gerald, come on in. The water's fine.
This Daryl from Cleveland. I got a judgment entry order to appear as an obligator, whatever that is. And this child support is, like, really, really old. My daughter's, like, 37 years old.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I did a lot of research, and I saw where all the bonds I should take with me and become the beneficiary. I just want to make sure when I go in there, I say the right things to them, and it's like a magistrate. I don't know if it's going to be different from a courtroom setting or it's going to be in some room. But that's the main thing I really don't want to get tricked into no contract.
Yeah, well, it's all tricks for kids when you step in, brother, and I can't put in 5 minutes in your head what I have in my head from 25 years. So they never have a bond in play. I mean, there's so many different ways to deal with this, and see, you're operating from a position of where I can't fix this over the phone, not in a million years, but I can give you a direction of flow. Ask them, who here is the responsible party? I mean, there's like I said, there's multiple ways, and I'm just so binded up to doing personal time. It's like almost an impossibility at this point.
Right.
I've got all this other stuff going on. I don't get it. I don't get how they can move forward on information. But then again, these are the best crooks money can buy. Basically, maybe ask them where the bond for the action being claimed is. Who's got the bond? You know, 'cause they don't ever want to bring up the bond issue.
Okay.
So
Alrighty.
I mean,
appreciate
it. Brother, I think I was saying maybe do at least get the initial first third party debt the letter off, asking for the valid claim, because that's always valid to be asking for the valid claim, and they never have one. Not with the live man's signature on it. It's a dead entity coming against you as a corporation to extract sums of money. And see, the minute most people walk in, they sign in, then they answer up to the fiction name, and then that's where they got a game. So Michael and I are working on a whole new way to deal with all these issues on a whole different level, and it's going to be sort of what Brother Rob is doing, but we're going to do it in a different way. We're not going to ask for permission. We're going to notice them in the proper capacity, because there's never a bilateral agreement anywhere. It's always unilateral, and they think you gave it over as a gift. That's why when you sign stuff, that you're giving it over to them. We seal documents. We don't sign anything. Anyways, brother, I really apologize. I can't really give you more on the show, but it's sort of a everybody starts in the deep end of the pool, and they're like I say, these are usually issues that can't be fixed in 5 minutes. But you can sure as hell ask for the bond. You can sure as hell. I was hoping that you would have gone forward with at least doing the first third party part of the debt termination package because asking them for the valid claim is still applicable because it's a so-called debt.
Okay. Well,
Peter, he could play at the court a little bit and put the little shock and awe on them and go in there and say something like, I'm here in peace and honor as the living man to settle this case with any injured party. I wish to assign you, sir, as the trustee of the trust being administered here today, and I'd wish to settle with any injured party. If there is no contract, I do not understand why I've been summoned here today. That'll definitely get their knickers in a little bunch.
Well, okay.
So, hey, brother, this is a tape call, so you can re-listen to this and write it down.
Okay, I will. That would
be a very good idea. Yeah, it's at about the 53-minute mark of the call. So, anyways, brother, I'm going to let you go on that note, and we're going to move forward to the next brother. Thank you for calling.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Appreciate it. All right, brother. Have a good one.
Okay, Peter. Let's see. I think we have another call.
914 Jay. I talked to him last week, too.
Okay. 914, Jay, come on through.
Yeah. How you guys doing?
Hey, how you doing today?
I wanted to ask Peter, or both you guys rather, in regards to I looked at my credit report, and I have the original creditor for the account that I had. It says charged off.
Yeah.
This is the same charge off that I'm going to court for. So my question is,
they're double dipping.
Yeah. So, I mean, is there any way that I could get around that, because they've already got paid by the underwriters, and they also sent me, I believe it was the original contract. They sent me a piece of paper with my original social, a signature, and my phone number and some other things. That's the original contract. That would be the original contract, right?
Right, but basically when you signed it, you gave over unilaterally. Where's the other signature on that contract? Under Rules of 4, Rules of 8, requires mandatorily 2 signatures on any contract to be valid. But see, this is the game they play. Everybody keeps giving over unilaterally. That's why we're going to be going to claim the name. When's this issue going to be? When are they sucking you into court, brother?
Tomorrow. I mean, I can't do nothing about that. I just need it because I'm going to try to get more time.
You know what, brother? Yeah, right. Go get more time, and if you don't get it, don't bother showing up. Let them issue a default. Have you initiated the first document, at least, to the original creditor to verify the claim?
Yes, I did.
Okay, well, we got a game, bro. We have a game.
Yeah, and when I issued that, they sent me this back, and they sent this certified mail, this document, the one with my signature on it.
Yeah,
they were saying, thank you, here's what you asked for.
That's a scam. You bought it. You opened up the you opened up the damn turd, dude. This is what I tell everybody. The minute you get the ball in play, you don't open up any correspondence from clowns in the circus. It's always undeliverables addressed, return to sender. The minute you open up, it's now considered a counter offer by them, and you just accepted the counter offer. However, you already initiated the first game, the first ball in play. We're going to slay this beast on a different level. We're going to be doing some other steps here shortly, but right now they're not in place, so you're just going to have to hang fast. The upside is you have initiated, so you asked for the claim. The problem is you opened up the piece of crap, brother, and that's not a verified claim. Digits on a piece of paper with a signature is not a verified claim. See, but you got sucked in. You actually opened it up because, see, that's what I keep telling my brothers and sisters on these calls. Quit opening up crap. Matter of fact, a friend of mine in Canada, she got dirty service, and I told her to send that sucker back undeliverable. Find out, we know it's probably the clowns that sent it. They had some guy walk up her driveway, gave her a brown envelope with nothing on it from them. See, that's how scummy these scumbags are, brother. It's a scam. It's a jam, and the problem is everybody keeps opening up these documents. What, do you think they're going to answer the questions, bro? It's never going to happen. That's what I try and keep telling people. It's Tricks is for Kids Hour. If you watch the 12-minute video, I say that on there. You are not allowed to open up anything once you get the ball in play. But you did, so now they got a game because you stepped in. I'll just return that crap on our site. We have a document opened by mistake, and you send it back. There's no contract. I'm not sure exactly where it is on the site. I'll have to, John, do you know where that is? Bro, Michael's been doing all this heavy lifting, transferring our stuff. Hey, brother, send me an email. Well, it's a little late now. Like I say, you know what? Go in, see if you can get a continuance. If they don't give it to you, don't show up anyways. They're going to issue a default against you because they're scumbags, unless you know how to carry your water in court and how to beat the brakes off them, which 99% of the masses don't know how to do. And I hate sending somebody into the lion's den if they're incompetent to handle their own matters for ways. Brother, I'm not beating you up. I'm just stating facts here. Everybody, they go to the deep end, half-assed, half-cocked, with no presence of mind to know what they're up against. I think I did tell you last week, if you do walk in, say, hey, the only two questions you got for that clown at the circus who's brought forward this debt, saying, hey, I'm willing to pay this thing in full here and now. Will you accept a private note from a private bank? And he's going to say no because he's a dumbass. And he's going to be dead because guess what? Under 3-603, 3-604, 3-605, under the Uniform Commercial Code, offer tendered, offer refused equals discharge of debt because you can't do an impossibility. And I covered this last week on the call. You remember?
Yeah, definitely.
Right, brother, I get a little frustrated. I'm not mad at you. I'm like I say, everybody keeps opening up the presents. See, look what they call them, presentments. This is the vernacular they use, and I call them presents. I just take the MENT off of it, and it's a present you don't want. It's not a gift to you; it's a gift to them. That's why they're called presents, because they think you're stupid enough to open it, and then most people are, and that's because they haven't come to class at my house and got the memos. And I post these stuffs on the private audios, and I've covered, I think, on multiple calls. Please do not open up anything further because it's just tricks. It's for kids hour. They can't bind you to a contract if you don't accept the offer. I don't give a crap if they send it registered. You're returning it. You're not accepting it. It's undeliverable as address, return to sender. But, hey, the water's under the bridge now, so you're sort of binded. But
hey, Peter, you're asking that information there where that template was on Privatis. It's under the private members area under templates.
Yep.
And it's called... let's see, post open by mistake, and he can try that way. But
matter of fact, hey, brother, go pull that document up, put it in the mail tomorrow. Don't even bother going to court. If they issue a default judgment, whatever, doesn't matter. You're going to stay on this track, and you're never opening up a piece of trash from clowns again. I don't care what they send. You're not allowed to open it. Stand fast, finish the process, because after we finish this false claim that they put on in a default judgment is now a misprision of a felony charge against the clowns who brought it because you already asked before you went to court. You already asked the right questions, i.e., you sent them a document telling them to validate the claim. Now you're going to finish the process with a notice of fault, notice of default, and notice of estoppel, and you're going to sew up the back end, even though they're going to probably issue this default scam. That's all it is a scam. And as long as you don't have no bank accounts anywhere they can steal substance out of your account, you'll be just fine because they're going to be pissing in the wind trying to get anything from you anyways. I went over break. Hope that gives you a little bit more clarity, brother. Go get that document off the templates page. Open by mistake. What is it called, John?
That is open by mistake, and it's under the templates tab under the private member area. Okay.
Did you get that, brother?
Yeah, I got that. And I wanted to know, what exactly is your guys' email?
It's private, what is it, Privatis.John at Privatis.Me?
Privatis@Privatis.me.
Okay, yeah, I got that one.
All right.
Okay.
Very good. All right, brother. Hey, all right. Hey, folks, we're going to go to break right now. Brother, thank you for coming on. Just move on forward, brother. It's all going to be fine. Anyways, folks, I got binded up. Let's go to break. Do what you do when you take a break, and we'll be right back. And, John, I haven't even got to the liars yet.
Sounds good.
Anyways, folks, we'll be right back. Thank you.
VerdictProductions.com. Do you have footage you want turned into a video? Weddings, family gatherings, sports games? High-quality video production for any project you have. We also create detailed slideshows if you have information you want to put on YouTube or your website for all to see. Many other services including audio enhancement, music production, and CD mastering for your band. Need a company logo or an ad? No problem. We also specialize in graphic design to make your business or website stand out. Head over to VerdictProductions.com for a quote. Lowest prices on the net guaranteed.
All right, welcome back in the spirit of things. Anyways, for the most part, I really don't want to use this as a platform because I don't give legal advice, folks. So all this banter, that's why I'm going to do a special curriculum over at the house on Mondays. It'll be private because I don't want any idiots, bottom feeder, coming against me saying, hey, this guy's giving legal advice. I don't give legal advice. I'm not a lawyer, don't never want to be a lawyer. So this is really not the stage for me to answer all these questions. So I guess I'm going to start, basically, I understand everybody's got issues and problems. That's why I'm going to have a questions and answers for the last 30 minutes when I do the 2-hour calls on Mondays. First hour and a half will be direction of flow, informations, covering specific issues. And then the last 30 minutes will be call-in, because there's going to be a call-in portal for all the members. I'll be posting it on an email blast so everybody can get the memo. So just make sure you open up my emails, folks. That's the whole point of me sending these email blasts, because I give direction of flow through them. It's a real good tool for me. Anyways, let me, I guess we'll let 302 on through for a second. I'm just really not into doing the heavy lifting on giving information over the phone on specific issues. But since you're already in, I guess we'll let you through.
Hi, it's Joseph. First, I was teaching one of my brothers the same process that you had outlined with me, that you have on your site, and I wanted to give you guys the outstanding news. It was dismissed completely. And
wow.
The judge was stymied, completely baffled.
Okay, brother. Hey, slow down. Share the love, okay? This is beautiful. I love a success story. Anyways, what was the issue on, brother? Let's start from the top, and we have a couple minutes. We can share the love.
So it was a simple traffic citation.
Right.
But the entire time, we stuck to our guns and informed them that we were claiming common law and that, at no point did we consent, at no point did we concede jurisdiction, at no point, everything that you've told us. And I don't mean to rehash it, but it worked. And so despite the fact that I personally have not had that level of success in Delaware, because, again, even though I told them repeatedly on Delaware, of course, that they immediately like to presume that it's in Delaware.
Yes.
And so the Delaware situation seems to be distinct, but we had fantastic success over on Pennsylvania, and I just wanted to reemphasize that, hey, look, even if you have a little bit of difficulty like I'm having on Delaware, the process does work when they choose to obey true law. And
right.
The judge was absolutely flabbergasted, and man, was it worth watching that. If you've ever wanted to feel like you finally have gotten your comeuppance, man, watching a judge not know what to say is totally worth the entirety of the whole price.
Hey, John, you've been there, huh?
I've been there a few times, yeah. I'm a Judge Stumper. I enjoy that job.
Judge Stumper. Hey, brother, what's your first name again? Because I remember you were on the call a while back.
I was in a document asked for some guidance on what would mess. You had corrected that I had placed, I had properly put the seal on the left, and so you corrected that. I don't know if Michael ever got that, but I did in fact correct the seal. So
yeah, seals are always on the right, brother, and they're always a live man seal. No lines. This is where we come from. Because when we use their formats, their documents, everything is left-hand side. There's a reason, brother. This is what they don't teach us this in school. So this is good. You're paying attention because this is the direction of flow. We center you on the page. We don't never put you on the left-hand side. We don't put you on the right. Center is neutral. It's fine. But yeah, when you seal the deal, you seal the document with you can use a thumbprint, use your initials into that red thumbprint. And basically shows a live man. And, brother, you're going to be excited because we're fixing to go to a whole new level. I don't know if you've been following it. I got to think a post. If you have been watching Rob Ryder, he's getting the memo. He's just not getting the memo, okay? He wants to go in and he wants to do their documents, to do the claim, the name, and all this other stuff, which he's right-minded. He knows whence it all started. He's got good direction of flow. but he wants to be, and he's calling himself a resident. Well, a resident, folks, if you look at the word res, the first three letters of it, R-E-S, that's your energy. When you claim to be a resident in a community or in a municipality, you are one of their slaves on the plantation. You're getting benefits and privileges. We never do that. So, brother, we're going to take this a whole new direction of flow. Michael and I are in, let's say, for lack of a better term, the next level. We're going to be we're creating a status change package of information that's going to literally leave no room for presumption, no room for wiggle room for guessing. We want them to have total clarity on where we're going and what we're saying, so nobody has any seeds of doubt in their mind. They may still try and trick, but that's all right. We know where to go, and that's all that matters. We're right-minded, and, brother, it sounds like you're right-minded, and just stand fast because it's fixing to get a whole bunch more fun.
Hey, Joseph, I'm really interested in the verbiage that was used in court, if you wouldn't mind sharing that with the listeners.
Well, in essence, we just kept repeatedly, see, we had seen the video Consent of the Governed recently, and so we bore that in mind with respect to what you have on your site, and we stuck to our guns. Look, you know, in fact, I'm just going to say it as if I were him so that I'm not having to constantly use pronouns. But we basically said, look, I am not that person. I am here as the beneficiary for that person. Now, this is that person handing them the birth certificate, and saying, look, I am not that, but I am here because you summoned that. Now, I am here physically visiting you right now, not appearing, but physically in front of you. And I'm presenting to you what you demanded. And I'm demanding further that this be recognized at true common law. And if you are an Article 3 court, where is your bond, oath, and claim, in addition to the sworn complaint from an injured party?
Very good. Very good.
He's getting the memo, John.
Very good. Yeah, he's drinking the Kool-Aid. I can just imagine the look on his face when you said that to him.
He probably pooped in his pants. See, brother, they're not used to live. They're not used to live men. We really don't want to do any business in their sorry courts because, in essence, it really almost is sort of traversing. But Brother Michael had to go settle one of his issues, and I think I shared the story, is he stood fast in his proper capacity. The judge asked him 3 times, is Michael J. Bukowski here? And he said, I'm the living beneficiary, and I'm here on that matter. And he did that 3 times. And then she goes to the 4th time, thought she was going to push the issue, and then finally he just perked up. No, hey, brother, just love, harmony, no anger or anything like that. And he finally says, I go by the name of Michael. You can call me Michael. That's what he told the judge. And then he goes, I do have the birth certificate bond to settle this account. And she goes, oh, you have the birth certificate bond? And it's almost like she almost had an aneurysm, but because she knew he knew. She knew he knew what time it was. So she brought it forward. The bailiff brought it to the bench. And then her and the DA, the district attorney, decided to have a little banter for about 2 minutes where Michael really couldn't hear him. And she was shuffling some papers. Well, actually, she was doing something of functionality. She knew it was a dead letter issue. No pun intended, by the way. Because she goes to the prosecutor, pipes up, we're issuing a nolo prosecu. Well, if you look that up, brother, nolo prosecu is removal of the charge, i.e., just like I've been saying for months, he who brings the charge pays the damn bill. Well, they couldn't get Michael to wear the onus of the fiction, so they couldn't get a ball game. So if that district attorney didn't remove herself, i.e. the whole charge, she was going to have to bust out her checkbook and pay the damn trustee, which was the clerk of the court. And Michael knew that. They looked at his birth certificate bond. Now here's the kicker, brother. This is beautiful. This is Brother Michael. He's the Privatis.Me webmaster. He's a sharp tool in the drawer. And she's looking down at her paper. She goes, Michael J. Bukowski is free to leave. Then she looks up and dead set in his eyes to eyes to Brother Michael, and she goes, Michael, you're free to leave too. And she smiles at him because she knew there was a separation between the dead and the living. Isn't that special?
So jig
also,
was up.
One more thing. You had mentioned earlier about res identifying. If you look up what it means as both a noun, the ent, and the verb to entify in Old Latin. You'll find out a lot more information about what they're really saying when you look up, because everybody says resident, and you even mentioned res earlier, but it's even deeper about what it means to entify yourself. When they ask you, can you identify yourself? And I would rather not entify myself into an ent. I'd rather be a man.
Yes,
exactly.
Very good, brother. You are getting the memo, brother. This is what we're trying to teach over at our house. So, hey, well, you're going to be welcome to join the curriculum I'm going to be putting forth starting next Monday, because I'm going back to heavy lifting again. And now I actually have a curriculum on that cover page that we can go through to really, really give people probably a little bit more of an exponential learning curve. It's called Direction of Flow. This is where we live. We're really, really trying to break this, because, brother, it is so much stuff. And the problem is, my brothers and sisters, first of all, they got 40 years or 30 years, 35 years of propaganda machine crap in their head, as well as looking at the UCC, this, that, and the other thing. Brother, I've been down all these roads for 25 years. And then we came to ground. We got our minds right, and we said, hey, it's all about going to peace. It's all about settling account. It's all about staying in honor, and it's all about being the live man or woman, not a dead entity. And we've seen what other people were doing and not having success, and then we started on this little trek. And, brother, it's grown tentacles, and we've had success after success now that we can verify and continue to get more. I had Brother Sam on, I think it was last Wednesday, and he had a woman that actually did the third-party debt termination, and they were so perplexed on what to do, they just they stopped the foreclosure proceedings in its entirety because they didn't know what to do next. I'm not saying they're not going to move forward. Well, we'll take it when we get to that next step. But, brother, I'm going to take this thing to the next level on removing a bunch of presumptions all at the same time where everybody is all on the same damn page. They never expect us to remove these presumptions. So, brother, you're in the right place at the right time, because we're going to help you remove all these presumptions as well.
Also, one more thing. You had talked about how today's theme was the lawyer's oath, right? Well, I thought one of them that might have a conscience, since I know him from church and have known him for well over half my life.
Right.
I thought for sure, this guy saw me being baptized, so he can personally attest that I'm one of the people of God.
Right.
So, now, this guy, I went and asked him about some of the paperwork that I had drawn up, that I incorporated into your template, and he looked at me and he basically said, well, who did this? Who wrote this? And I said, well, I wrote some of it, and someone else wrote some of it. And he said, well, they're trying to sell you a bill of goods. Well, again, just so that you know, don't listen to that, because, again, my brother just had success in Pennsylvania. Now, maybe this guy's lying in the state of Delaware, right, because, of course, he's still there in the state. But he denied knowing the term denizen. Now, bear in mind, this is a federal district court judge. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to know that now by the time you get there. Denied knowing what a denizen was. Denied anything about an American national, and didn't want to talk about the 8th USC. So why would he not want to talk about the United States Code, right? Federal district court. You would think that this guy would know that.
Yep.
And these people, if you can still call them that, they are so outside of their conscience that they are willing to look you straight in the middle of your eye.
Yep.
People you've known more than half your life from church and lie to you.
Yep. You're proving my point, brother. You're proving my... Because I hear people like my friend says, oh, I had a good lawyer friend help me out. Yeah, he helped you out. He made you a hypothecation of it. We talked about it this morning. I said, you gave over. See, because she's not strong on getting the proper capacity. And not only that, brother, they put the fear in her because they drug her ass to jail for 2 days before this. So, see, she's got all this programming. Anyways, it's sad, but, yeah, it's an uphill climb for most, because when you're in a fractured mode psychologically, you're operating in a fear capacity, and it's just easier to make the pain go away by having a liar step in. And she knows the liar went in and straight up lied about the issue at hand, and got her the reduced deal and whatever. I said that's why I told her. So let's make a freaking deal, and that's. But they still got a hypothecation event behind closed doors because you gave over. but that's all right. She had to do what she had to do to get rid of the pain, and I understood where she was coming from. I was sharing the love. Because, brother, I've been on the receiving end. They've disappeared me off the street 3 months after a FDA failure to appear. Yeah, Louisiana, hey, here's a shout-out to you, you scumbags. Anyways, I'm going to share the love. But the whole point being is this. If you don't really know who you are, they're going to tell you who you are, and you're going to end up traversing. So there's a little heavy lifting involved, but this is all very learnable concepts that we can teach anybody. And, we don't give illegal advice. We just give direction to flow, brother. That's where I live.
Exactly. Well, I appreciate it, and I can go back to mute. I've said my piece, and I wanted to just absolutely thank you all again. And, I tell you what, again, looking at that Judge stymied and absolutely not knowing what to say is absolutely worth every single penny.
Well, hey, that's how you thank us, man. Coming forward, telling us your stories and telling us your success. That's why we're here. And one person at a time. And this is beautiful, beautiful information. So thank you very much for bringing it forward and being brave enough to stand up to the nefarious ones.
Awesome. And also, if Michael hadn't seen it, I don't know if he did or not, because I never heard if there was more on that. But if he hasn't, if you could pass that along, and if
hey brother, re-forward it to what you're talking about. Just send it to my email box. Get it from my producer, Andrea. I give permission.
No, I have it.
Oh, you have it? Okay, brother. Yeah, you're already in my loop. Resend it. Yeah, just put got my name in it.
I got
it. Put it in the subject line on the call. And anyways, brother, hey, we love you. We thank you. Welcome to the paradigm shift, brother.
Indeed. Thank you much again.
All right, very good. Anyways, folks, what I'm going to do, John, I want to go to the, Andrea reads my mind. We're going to go to break, brother. Knock it out the box so we can coast to drive time to the top of the hour. We're at the bottom. And, hey, folks, everybody go do what you do when you take a break. We'll be right back.
Privatis.Me. No longer do we need to hire lawyers, worry about past debt, or count on doctors to fix our health problems. Privatis.me, specializing in real education about the legal system, administratively eliminating your past debt, and teaching you simple, natural ways to restore your health. Join today for free. Learn how to live in private and allow yourself to overcome and stop living in fear. Become a paid member for just $20 per month and receive Peter and Michael's $300 debt termination package for free. Privatis.me. Privatis.me. Take a walk on the private side.
All right. Hey, folks. Hey, we're all happy and excited over here. It's a beautiful day in Peter's neighborhood. I feel like Mr. Rogers all of a sudden. Anyways, hey, John, what do you think about our brother?
Well, isn't that awesome? And like I say, this is happening, more and more week after week. We're getting more and more people coming through. Some are coming through privately through emails, and some are coming through on the show. And success after success after success. So the exposure is working, and the game isn't working for them so much anymore. The nefarious ones, and they're getting a lot of educated people in their courtrooms all of a sudden, and it's so exciting, isn't it?
Yep. Hey, it's a beautiful thing. Anyways, brother, like I say, it's a new direction of flow. This is the paradigm shift. Like I say, we got to we got to unconsent, like I say, and find out who we are. We are the man, but we don't need to go at this angry, frustrated. I get a lot of emails. Some people want to go warring and go, I'm going to take it to federal court. And this, okay, sounds like you're warring, and that's what I tell them. And I just say, I wish you well, because that's not where we live.
Well,
anyways,
that's the thing. If we're getting to federal court, we did it wrong in the beginning. You know what I mean? We shouldn't even have to get that far to get to their courts. And that's why you're setting up this education, and why I understand. It's hard for you to give a 5-minute answer, because there is no 5-minute answer. You do have to know who you are. You do have this education to have this background, to have this confidence, so that you know this stuff. So that when you go into those courts and they try to play their games with you and they try to trick you, you know their tricks before they play their tricks. You know the law better than they do, and this is the great thing. And I said law, not legalese.
Yeah, you're right, exactly, right. Yeah, well, that's what I love about Brother Zach putting that little deal. Yeah, we're teaching you the tricks about legal land, but we're not teaching you how to work in legal land. See, so he was really good about. I listened to the verbal things he posted. Anyways, I'm gonna let 872 on through. We got planes backing up on the tarmac tonight.
Yes, with a lot of callers. They're very exciting.
All right, 872, come on in. The water's fine. We got a minute for you or two. Come on in. You're unmuted. Okay. 872, you in the mix?
Hello?
Hey,
Brother Greg. I knew. I asked Andrew, I said, hey, that's Brother Greg from Chicago. That looks like an 872. I said, is that a male or a female? What's up, brother?
I lost my Twinkies.
Oh, well, hey, they have a long shelf life, about 50 years, I think.
How are you, Pete?
Oh, busy, brother. We're just trying to share the love and help people carry their own water a little bit.
All right. Is that heavy water?
No. This is a special light water created by the Creator.
So this is Tom Murphy water, huh?
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah, I know, and I actually know who you're talking about. Nobody else does, but I do. Yeah, I get emails from him all the time.
God bless Tom. It's on a mission from somewhere.
Yeah, he's doing his damn best. He's on that damn that rotary wheel, and he's going fast. I know that much.
Yeah, but hey, who could argue with clean drinking water, right?
Right. Yeah, that's right.
It's like who could argue with nuclear disarmament, or who could argue with killing everyone else on the earth so that we would be safe, right?
Yep.
Oh, that was gee. We can take our ideas to all kinds of different extents and extremes. One of my great old bosses said, whenever you've got a question where you can't understand the answer, always plug the variable in with 0 and infinity and see how it works out.
Yep.
Take the argument to 0 and take the argument to infinity and see how it works out. And at least that way you'll have a relative understanding of the parameters that work.
Yep.
And it's a great idea. But that's all mathematical stuff. I don't expect everybody to go and do that. But, for the handful of folks out there that like and love mathematics, there's a suggestion. So anyway,
yep.
I just thought I'd just check in and see what was happening. I'm running around here spinning about 7 plates myself, and wanted to see what was cooking in your neighborhood, and if there's anything I can do to help.
I appreciate it, brother. You doing any calls with Brother Carl the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, except for the night that I got food poisoning.
Oh, my goodness. You must have ate some of that Gulf shrimp. Corrected special oil.
Actually, it was just leftover chicken that I didn't obey my nose.
Oh, that sucks. Hey, brother, well, it's funny because I hope your ears are burning because I was talking about you a couple hours ago with Brother Mike. I said, I haven't heard from Brother Greg in a while. I said, I think he fell off the face of the earth, and it's ironic that you call in tonight. It's a beautiful thing. But, hey, I'll tell you what, let's get together after the call, and we'll share some love, brother.
Well, is there anything in the realm of the stuff that your folks are working on that they want to ask me any questions while I'm here?
Well, they're not aware who Uncle Greg is. So, hey, you know what? We'll have to bring you forward in another capacity, I guess, so they get the memo.
No, as far as I'm concerned, it ought to be just good enough on your say-so.
Yeah, well, I can't think of anything offhand, brother. I was on a different page.
All right. Well, Let's see, just a little catch-up quick for everybody out there that gives a heck about cancer stuff. My sister's doing great. He's helped me put together a regimen of stuff to, provide an alternative to some of the pharmaceutical stuff and chemo stuff, and Fanny's doing good still.
Good.
She's starting to play in the sandbox with this other little experimental thing that the University of Chicago was working on, but it hasn't seemed to cause any problems with regards to the rest of the stuff in her progress. So that's good. And that's kind of a half plug there for anybody who wants to check out all of Pete's resources on any kind of cancer and alternative health stuff. Pete's, a good doc on that, and I endorse him on that.
That's great news to hear, Greg. Our listeners need to hear that stuff. Your sister's recovering from a so-called mainstream uncurable disease, and you're putting back the clocks of time now, and bringing her back out of this, and so that's great news to hear. Good job.
Yep. Yeah, and for folks who aren't aware, I've been. Brother Greg and I have been dealing with this probably for the last 4 or 5 months, and when I was on Freedom Reigns, we brought this forward, and your mother helped get your sister right-minded to want to move forward, and we put that nebulizer with the sodium bicarbonate and the Celtic salt and the greens and the other things you made up to help her move forward was a beautiful thing, and that's undying love from a brother, and nobody has to die for a lie, basically, brother.
Yeah, the lung cancer tumor shrunk by about a half, and without anything after they told her she had 6 months to live.
Yeah.
And then of course when she got signed up for this experimental thing over at the University of Chicago, they were doing tests, MRIs and different kind of CAT scans and PET scans, and the doctors were flabbergasted because they said they'd never seen a tumor that was so hot. And as you know, my oldest son is a biochemist, and we discussed that at length. And it's pretty much like anything. When your body gets sick, you run a fever. And when a cancer tumor gets sick, it runs a fever too, because it's trying best to survive. And so it was kind of interesting that these doctors observed this particular phenomenon, and they couldn't explain it. They were, of course, stricken with fear because we'd never seen a tumor that was so hot. Yet, they don't think twice about when a human being, as a body runs a fever when it gets sick.
Yep.
So, kind of interesting. We'll see how the whole symphony plays out as the thing gets done, but just wanted to say that, thank you for all the help and support you were in helping Ruth get, something that was able to start making a difference.
Yeah.
And if nothing else, give her a great mental attitude about survival.
Yep. Well, hey, we love you, brother. I love you. You're my brother. Hey, folks, Brother Greg and I met under strange auspices 2 years ago, but we become good friends ever since, and we banter like you can't believe how we banter. Brother. Anyways.
The only thing important to remember is that the phone calls and the coronas have to happen at different times.
Yeah, no kidding. We won't go into that. Anyways, hey, on that note, brother, I guess I got like 2 more backed up on the tarmac, so I guess I'm going to the next level. Hey, let's get together after the call.
Hey, I'll be around.
All right, I got you. I got your number, brother.
Good to hear from you, Greg.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Anyways, let's go with Miss Michelle. Let her on through.
Hello, Michelle.
Yep. She's 541 or whatever.
516.
Yeah.
Hello?
No, that's not Michelle.
Nope.
Wrong Michelle. Anyways, what's up, brother? Come on through. It's all good.
Hello?
Hello, we can hear you.
Yes, good night. Quick question. If
what
someone...
was your first name?
Hello?
What was your first name?
Adolphus.
Adolphus, nice to meet you.
Yes. If there's someone is a member of the Divine Province, what would happen if they become a Privatus?
Well, that's
more information.
We're not going to integrate in that context, brother. Matter of fact, this isn't even a platform really to discuss that. But anyways, I'll tell you what. Send me an email. I'll have my producer give it to you, and you and I can dialogue outside the box.
Okay.
Okay. Andrea, get brother Adolphus my email, and brother, you just put Peter in the subject line and say was on your call, and I will respond back to you.
Thank you.
Thank you, brother. All right. John, we never even got to the lawyer stuff. It's all good. Hey, you know what? Guess what? I got another show tomorrow night.
You're getting popular, brother.
I'm gonna whine. I can whine. Hey, you know what? These shows start and they grow tentacles and go to multiple different directions, and we go with the flow, do we not?
That's correct. We do go with the flow. You know, we definitely try to have a plan set when we start these calls, but you know, life happens, and that's the thing. You got to be able to adapt and go with the flow and go with what life throws at you sometimes.
Yeah, it's called flexibility. I feel like Gumby. If I remember when I was in the military, you got to be flexible. Yeah, I said, yeah, I've been Gumby for a long time. Anyways, I guess Michelle's. Let's see if we can get her in the loop. We'll bring her on in. Anyways, John, it's been a beautiful night tonight.
It is. It's a nice warm night here too. The sun's just setting here, and it's got a nice little glow. And the little ones are all in bed, tucked away, and it's a good time right now. Very nice.
Like Greg said, hey folks, go see the cancer page. You know, matter of fact, hey brother, I was calling through my own site because I have to do this because Michael changes everything at the speed of sound, and I actually had to go to the cover page and I click on body, and everything is right there. I was like, I had to throw him a compliment. I was sharing the love. But Brother Michael amazes me on how he's giving continuity of flow to this thing, just so fluid. And I was like really excited because when I clicked on the link, there it is. I know he did the YouTube for everybody to find it, but he also did a backup with that link, and you just click right on that link where it says body. It's a big box that says body, and it takes you to the Celtic salt, all the different modalities we're talking about that to make the body alkaline instead of acidic, and that's dirt cheap that Big Pharma doesn't want us talking about. And it's really it's great. It's a new direction of flow. The facelift on the site just gets better and better by the day, and I got to give kudos to Brother Mike. Anyways, I guess I got a 661. Michelle hung up, so 661, come on through. Skype caller. Okay, I don't know how that works.
Hello?
There we go.
Hello?
Hello, Peter, do you hear me?
Yes, I do.
No, seriously, do you hear me, Peter?
Okay, this is we found Michelle. I didn't know we lost her. Do you hear it? It says you couldn't raise your hand.
I can raise my hand. Do you guys hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
You hear me?
Yes, we do.
Oh, all right. This is my first time. I'm on Skype calling in. It's my first time. I'm in the hospital. You guys know my situation for my father. So, but I just did want to call in and say it's so beautiful. The confluence of energies that are coming into alignment and just bringing us into this beautiful flow of energy, and everything is just happening when it's supposed to happen. Peter, I was mentioning to you, your entire media team stepped through one by one. You've got Andrea on the board, you've got Zach doing the videos, you've got Susan, you've got Dan doing the optimization. It's just everything is happening, and it's this unfolding that's so beautiful.
It is. It's amazing. Everything comes together when it's supposed to. I guess it's all timing. We don't make the time. It just it's the flow, right? Like you said, this is my new normal, and I'm still trying to figure out my new normal yet.
Well, that's it. We were discussing earlier how all these synchronicities are occurring, and it's just freaking you out because you're just so surprised at how the right person steps in at the right time with the right skills or abilities that we're looking for to help our nucleus move forward in what it is that we're trying to do. And this is the new normal. This means you're in complete alignment with your purpose and your mission. And the universe, I think it's Paulo Coelho, I hope I didn't mangle his name too much, who said that when you really want something, the universe will conspire to make it so. And there, I just mangled that quote. But because you're in alignment with what it is you're here to do, things begin, things become effortless, even though I know each and every one of us, are working very hard. There's an effortlessness involved in the attractions that you form. And this is how things work. This is how it works. So those who would guide our awareness in keeping us in those lower energies, in fear, and greed, and lack, and just all these lower energies, it's really when we're in our higher vibrational frequencies that things really start to happen. And when we notice those little miracles, those are reminders to us that we're on the right path.
Yep. I feel it's like tonight. It was a beautiful direction of flow. Everybody was coming together. I'm feeling all this beautiful energy. It's really a good thing. I know we're all right-minded, and I know we're on the right track. That I know.
Yes. Yeah. And it's our creativity that is allowing us, it's our creativity that is guiding us. I was discussing, I was trying to get across a message to you earlier, Peter, right before the show. And I'm sure you might hear people being paged on the hospital intercom there. But I was wondering if I could have just a few minutes, Peter. I mentioned just maybe a very brief guided meditation so that people can discover their power. Would you and John be open to that?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Okay. It's mostly to engage our creativity so that we can imagine the world that we want. Because the powers that be have us focusing on exactly what we don't want. And I think when we worry about things, it's like praying for what we don't want. And when we're engaging in those lower vibrational states like fear, it's like praying for what we don't want.
Right.
So maybe if we could just, and I invite the listeners, maybe if they feel drawn, to just sit quietly and maybe to start off, just imagine our loved ones and just send some love to them. Imagine their faces as you send love to each one of them. taking some nice deep breaths. Send love. Feel it from your heart. This is Andrea. Feel it from your heart as you send your love to each and every one of them. And it is a frequency. And it is real. And we're going to shift now, and we're going to think of those with whom we are engaged in conflict. Maybe one person at a time. Let's pick one person with whom you are engaged in the most significant conflict in your life right now. And find something in that person that you honor in them. And recognize that quality. Recognize that quality that you find admirable in them. And if you feel that transformation within you, maybe send them some love in honor for that which they are teaching you. Because it's not for nothing that particular person is in your life right now. Those people with whom you clash are our best teachers. And like everyone else, they have a role to play. And if we're done with that, the last part I'd like to ask is if we can engage our creativity now and begin to imagine the world that we want. And see what you would like to have. Imagine it, picture it, feel it. Is it a world of lack, or is it a world of abundance? Are people open and communicative and encouraging and loving with one another? Is there honesty and forgiveness? Is there healing of yourself? And is there healing of others going on? Is there healing of the world happening? Maybe it has to do also with what it is that you are doing in this world. Maybe imagine yourself jumping out of bed in the morning, eager to start the work that you are here to do. And if you're in a job or a career that you find draining at this time, maybe it's time to face that energy and ask it what it wants to teach you. So let's all come back. This is something that we can do every day. It takes a few minutes every day. You can extend it further. You can go beyond just the loved ones that you have. You can extend it to the entire world, everyone in the world, the entire universe. Your love is limitless. And I think we need reminders of that.
Well said, Michelle.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny when she mentioned the ones you love are all in my nucleus. That's where I went first.
Me too.
Because this is where the heart is. These are all these interconnected hearts. This is that we're all building upon each other. This is beautiful energy, and these are our hearts. We got to take care of them.
Yeah.
They're my hearts. All these hearts.
That's what we're here for, man. We're here to share the love and to, bring people up to this higher frequency of being here to help the world, to help people, and to, generally want to live in peace and harmony and honor with, little to none, no disease, with abundance of food, and, with families hand in hand, and, adopted families hand in hand as well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, oh yeah, Brother Dan too. He just shared the love too. We love you too, Brother Dan. Hey, this is our beautiful nucleus. This huge, beautiful nucleus, and it just keeps growing.
Yes.
Everybody's where they're supposed to be.
That's right. The synchronicities are coming faster and faster and faster, and I think that's why we're all together, because we recognize these synchronicities, we see them, and once you recognize these things in the universe is almost like a child at play, and it's like, oh, you see what I'm doing for you? Well, here's some more, and exponentially grows until you see them all the time, and that's exactly what's happening with this nucleus. We are getting everyone together that we need to get together when we need to get together, and it's getting huge very quickly.
Well, it's all directed flow, brother. See, this is I've been asking where the love is for a long time, and guess what? It's right here.
You got it.
We got it. It's a beautiful thing, and folks. Anyways, we thank you for coming in the spirit of things tonight. We are, trying to share the love with our brothers and sisters, because it's not about the things, folks. It's about us. It really is. It's about our hearts. We are the substance. We are the change we are looking for. Welcome to my house. I want you all come back. I want everybody to come back. This is I always talk about my house at Privatis.Me, because it is a private community. It's a private. Our brothers coming together, because we can't really do this in public, but we can sure as heck do it in private. And we're going to share their love on a different level, and we're just want everybody to share right along with us. And we thank everybody for coming out. And with that, John, tomorrow we'll get to what didn't get to today.
That's good.
It's all good. Hey, brother, went where it's supposed to go, folks. We really thank you all for showing up. It's going to be a beautiful one tomorrow night too. Michael will email blast for all our members. You'll get the memo, and folks, go and join the room. Go join my house. I'm going to share with you the love that nobody else is going to talk about, because this is what it's all coming down to. Anyways, I thank everybody for showing up tonight. All the names, Dan, Michelle, John, Andrea, Zach, Michael, Susan, Cookie. These are our beautiful nucleus hearts. I thank everybody for being here.
And I want to say a little special shout out to Joseph for bringing forward his exciting news as well. Thank you for that.
Yeah, thank you, Joseph. Hey, folks, we'll catch you on the rebound tomorrow night. We'll be here at from 7 to 9. We love you, and we'll catch you tomorrow night. Thank you for showing up. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Privatis.Me, because it's time to learn how to operate in private away from corporate eyes. You can now stay in touch with us on Facebook and Twitter. Just head over to our homepage and click on the Facebook and Twitter icons. Now you can receive updates, important links, or just stop by to let us know how you're doing. We also have a Privatis YouTube page where you can access the latest step-by-step videos and watch our radio show archives as videos. Privatis.me. Learning how to live in private has never been so easy. VerdictProductions.com. Do you have footage you want turned into a video? Weddings, family gatherings, sports games? High-quality video production for any project you have. We also create detailed slideshows if you have information you want to put on YouTube or your website for all to see. Many other services including audio enhancement, music production, and CD mastering for your band. Need a company logo or an ad? No problem. We also specialize in graphic design to make your business or website stand out. Head over to verdictproductions.com for a quote. Lowest prices on the net guaranteed.